Hello all, welcome to the new video on FIs and DI activity in the Indian stock market. So there are various types of investors in the Indian stock market. So who are those players who play a very important role in buying and selling? The first one is FIs. They are the foreign institutional investors. And the second types of investors are domestic institutional investors. They are called as DIs. And the third participants are retail individual investors. So let's understand each one in detail and who are those. So let's first take FIs. FIs can be hedge funds, mutual funds, pension funds, insurance companies from either the USA or any other country in the world. So example for this is Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan and Morgan Stanley and various institutions who invest in Indian stock market. Then comes is the DIs. The DIs are the domestic institutional investors are the big Indian companies that invest in our stock market for the good returns, and they generally are insurance companies, mutual funds and liquid funds, so etc. So example for this DIs is LIC. LIC is the biggest DI in India. Okay, and the third category is retail individual investors, are like investors like you and me who invest in our own will with our own money to generate a wealth. Okay, so I have studied the DI activities on a daily basis. You can also view what FIIs and DIs are doing in the market. So it's very important to read this report on the end of the day, every day in the evening. So it generates the reports, and this is how it looks. Okay, so this is FI's activity in cash market. It is in crores, and DI activity in cash market. FI's index future, again FI's index options, FI's stock futures, FI's stock options activity. So in case if you are using a money control app, you can go here in the menu bar, click on this menu bar. Once you click on menu bar, this page will open. So where here you can see the FIs and DIs activity. So click on this. Once you click on this particular link, so you will get the end of the day report. What FIs are doing in cash market on that particular day. It is in crores. And what is DIs have done on the cash market. So and FIs index futures, FIs index options, FIs stock futures, FIs stock options. So this is how it looks on a daily basis, what the activities they have done in the market. Okay, so this is one study I have done from 2008 till 2020. You always may be thinking that whenever there is a selling, who are those people who are buying? So this is how it happens, dear friends. So whenever there is a selling of FIIs, so there is a buying of DIs. So always this match will be there. So whenever the FIIs are sold in 2008, so you can see there is a buying by DIs. Again in 2011, there is a selling, whereas in 2011 in DIs, buying is there. And in 2012, 13 and 14, the DIs have bought in huge quantity, whereas FIs are bought, DIs have sold. Again, you can see there is a FII selling in small quantity, whereas in there is a huge buying by the DIs, that is domestic institutional investors in the market. So again here you can see 2018 FII selling, whereas DIs buying. In 2019 both have bought, whereas in 2020 FIs are sold, DIs have bought. And also I want to show you one very important data. This is the Nifty chart. Okay, whenever there is a FII selling is there, what has happened in the index future of Nifty? So Nifty 50 companies, you can see this is how it reacted. So whenever in 2008, you can see FIs have sold heavy quantity. Each candle is of, okay, 6 months candle it is. Okay, each candle is of 6 months. Okay, so in 2008, FIs are sold. You can see the selling pressure here. Again, what has happened in 2009 and 10? There is a buying by FIs. Okay, so again in 2011, you can see the selling of FIs and in the market. Whereas in 2013, again DIs have bought. Okay, so there is again here small selling till 2014. Continuously FIs have bought here. Can you see this? So that is the reason Nifty has moved from almost 4,800 to, you can see here, 8,000. So again in 2015 and 16, both the activities were equally buying and selling has happened. Again in 2009, almost here 2017 or 16 onwards till 19, both there is a huge FIDIs buying here. So that is the reason the market rallied from 8,300 to almost 12,000 here, 12,294. So again in 2019, both the DIs and FIs are bought. So you can see there is a candle of this candle formation here. Again in 2020 in Nifty, so there is a FIs selling pressure. Again here you can see the buying of DIs. So here you can see again in this particular after 6 months again FIs are buying. So let's understand these activities of FIs and DI activities on a daily basis to take better decisions in the market. Okay friends, thank you so much for watching my video, and I wish you all the best.